Deputy Brewer worked out of a substation in Batavia Township, and that was one of the places the 15-mile procession passed on its way from the church to the cemetery. Local 12's Anjanette Levy was there, and she found a number of children who knew the deputy and wanted to honor him. Right, Anjanette?
That's right, Cammie, and they had a lot of really great things to say. As you know, several of the schools here in Clermont County, they were closed today for Deputy Brewer's funeral. So these children who actually knew him lined Clough Pike with their parents because they felt it was so important to pay their respects to him. Now, as that hearse carrying Deputy Brewer's casket passed by, they stood there with their children, the parents, many of them holding flags and signs just in a way to honor him. And some of those children went to Holly Hill Elementary School. They said that Deputy Brewer would often stop by and hang out with them. Those students talked about their memories of Deputy Brewer.
He ate lunch with me and he swung with me at recess.
He swung with you at recess? That's pretty nice. Like in his uniform and everything?
Mm-hmm. He was a nice guy and he always talked to us a lot, and he was always at the school and he played football with us, and he read books to us, and he played with us at recess.
I wanted to be a cop because he was just so nice to me.
And that made you want to be a police officer?
Yes.
And if you were watching our live coverage today, a lot of the children and even the adults were holding these hearts that were cut out by Batavia school children. The students there wanted to do something to show that the sheriff's office, or show the sheriff's office, they had their support. So there was a teacher here today handing out these hearts, some of them small like this one, and others were pretty large. So a really cool thing that the students did to show their support. And also, as we mentioned at 5 o'clock, they're selling these t-shirts inside the community center here in Batavia Township. $15.35 Clough Pike. They're $20. They're now donating $13 from the sale of each shirt to Deputy Brewer's family. And after we did the story on this at 5 o'clock, a lot of people started coming in here to buy those shirts. So come and get them while they still have them. It's a really great tribute that a sheriff's deputy had somebody else design this. So it was all his idea, a fellow deputy of Deputy Brewer's, to sell these t-shirts to raise money for his family. Cammie and Rob, back to you.
You know, Anjanette, I thought it was so great, your interviews, both in that piece and then earlier during our live coverage with these kids. And what struck me is, you know, usually you interview a kid and it's sort of like they might shrug their shoulders or give you a head shake or maybe a one-word answer.
Yeah.
But all the kids you spoke to spoke so eloquently, and they had so much to say.
Oh, they were amazing, and you're right. Usually you get a and yes, no, and it can be like pulling teeth. But these kids really did have these great, and you could tell they were just very great, authentic memories of Deputy Brewer. So he was somebody who would stop in, I think, about once a week. Even one of the parents told me that she remembered what a great rapport he had with all of the children and how he really was able to connect with them. Playing kickball, swinging on those swings, even though he was way too big for them, but he got out there and did it.
Yeah, really speaks to his character. Anjanette, thank you.